from the garden. In New Covenant time, New Testament time, that's what happens in the church. You eject yourself from the blessing. You eat the tithe, you come out the garden. You pay the tithe, you go in the garden. You eat the tithe, you go out the garden. You pay the tithe, you go in the garden. But here's the problem. You don't progress. Because it's perpetual. If you come in and out, you only get back to the spot. So you still hanging out at the grapefruits. You ain't went over to the berries yet. You ain't seen the peaches and the plums. You don't know God got big watermelons out there for you. Strawberries. You way over here hanging out with grapefruit. Because you in, out, in, out, in, out. And as you continue to give the tithe, he causes you to inherit the land, Exodus, as you continue to make the exchange and stay in the garden. And he's already equipped you with the ability to subdue your friends. He's already equipped you to subdue and have dominion over the opinion of people. He's already equipped you to subdue and have dominion of what you see. And you still stay in the garden and you still keep the tithe. That's the exchange. And God determines your own season. Because by the exchange, different things begin to happen. Dreams come. People connect to you. Visions to know when and how come all of a sudden. Income goes up. Double. Apartment to a house. In exchange for the act of obedience, the blessing remained. So as he obeyed by not eating the fruit, the blessing remained. Because obviously the flip side is when he ate the fruit, the blessing came off of him.
We go through so much stuff. We get tired of crying out to God and we start crying out to people. And the problem with crying out to people is they can only hear so much of your cry. I'm sorry to break the news, but your spouse can't hear your cry like God can. I'm sorry to break the news, but your best friend that says she got you and promised you that I got you regardless, she can't hear your cry like God can. And so what we're doing is we're replacing human ability with only a divine ability. And we have not cried out to God in a long time because Jessica's there and Homer's there and Rebecca's there and Henry's there. And so we have not cried out to God, and that's why our cries and our troubles have not been answered. My life makes its boast in the Lord. Why? Because I'm confident because my God is hearing me. So then I live a life of joyfulness. I ain't sad about nothing. So he said, my life makes its boast in the Lord. And then the humble and the afflicted, they hear of my life and they are glad. The reason why people ain't glad because all you doing is complaining to them. And then he had the nerve to say to those people that are humble and afflicted that heard him, he said, okay, well now you know why my life is making a boast. Well now, oh come on, let's magnify the Lord with me. You see how saints supposed to live? You see, oh now let's magnify the Lord. Let's do this thing together. Oh, y'all don't understand. Let's exalt his name together.